Imagine a sky filled with unseen threats during the Cold War. The world was locked in a tense standoff with superpowers constantly watching each other, and the air above was a silent battlefield. Every cloud could hide danger, and every shadow might conceal a new weapon. The stakes were higher than ever before, and the race for technological superiority was relentless. Radars formed a vast interconnected web of electronic eyes, always scanning, always alert, ready to detect any intruder that dared to cross the invisible lines in the sky. These systems became the guardians of national borders, their operators working around the clock, knowing that a single missed blip could mean disaster. Pilots faced an enemy that was always watching, making every mission a gamble with their lives. Each flight was a test of nerves and skill, as they navigated through hostile skies, never knowing if they were being tracked or targeted. The tension was palpable, and the margin for error was razor thin. In this high-stakes environment, a revolutionary idea began to take shape. An aircraft that could become invisible to radar, slipping past defenses undetected. This concept promised to change the very nature of aerial warfare. Enter the F-117 Nighthawk, a ghostly figure in the night sky, meticulously designed to slip through heavily defended airspace without leaving a trace. Its unique shape and dark silhouette made it almost mythical among both allies and adversaries. Its mission was clear and daring: strike with pinpoint accuracy at the very heart of the enemy, neutralizing critical targets while remaining unseen. The Nighthawk could deliver devastating blows with surgical precision, changing the outcome of battles before the enemy even knew it was there. The F-117 was the world's first operational stealth aircraft, a true pioneer that redefined what was possible in military aviation. Its arrival marked a turning point, forever altering the strategies and tactics of modern warfare. Developed by a legendary team of engineers and visionaries, the Nighthawk defied conventional aerodynamics, using radical design choices to fool even the most advanced radar systems. Their work was shrouded in secrecy, pushing the boundaries of science and engineering. Its flat, angular panels were not just for show, they were meticulously crafted to deflect radar waves, making the jet appear no larger than a small bird on enemy screens. This innovation was a leap forward in survivability and effectiveness. The debut of the F-117 marked the dawn of the stealth age, shifting the balance of air power from brute force to precision and subtlety. Stealth technology became the new gold standard, inspiring a generation of aircraft that prioritized evasion over confrontation. A single stealth aircraft could paralyze entire air defense networks, carving out safe corridors for conventional forces to follow. This capability allowed for bold new strategies, enabling missions that were once thought impossible. The Nighthawk wasn't just a new plane, it was a new combat philosophy, proving that invisibility could be a battle-winning capability. It forced military planners to rethink everything they knew about air defense and offense. Its legend was forged in the skies over Panama and Iraq, where it performed deadly missions with unmatched efficiency and precision. The world watched in awe as the Nighthawk struck targets deep behind enemy lines, often before anyone realized it was there. The F-117 was more than just a jet, it was a revolution in military aviation, a symbol of technological dominance and innovation. Its influence can be seen in every stealth aircraft that followed. It proved that stealth was not just a theoretical concept, but a potent and practical capability that could change the course of conflicts and save countless lives. The Nighthawk story is one of secrecy, relentless innovation, and daring missions that pushed the limits of what was possible in the skies. It changed the rules of warfare forever, giving the United States an unparalleled advantage and setting the stage for the future of aerial combat. The Cold War was a massive standoff, a global chess match that lasted for decades and shaped the fate of nations. Two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union, stood on opposite sides of an ideological divide, each armed with vast militaries and nuclear arsenals. The tension between the US and the Soviet Union was ever present, with both sides constantly seeking an edge in technology, strategy, and military might. The Soviet integrated air defense system was a dense, layered network of radars, missiles, and anti-aircraft guns, all designed to detect and destroy any NATO aircraft that dared to enter its airspace. By the 1970s, traditional tactics like flying low or fast were no longer enough. Soviet radar and missile technology had become so advanced that even the most skilled pilots faced overwhelming odds. Losses of aircraft and pilots would be unacceptably high in a major conflict, With every mission risking not just expensive machines but the lives of highly trained aircrews, the answer wasn't to build faster jets but to make them invisible to the enemy's radar. The concept of stealth, evading detection entirely, became the new holy grail of aerial warfare. While the idea of reducing radar visibility had been explored before, the need for a truly stealthy aircraft became urgent. Only a plane that could slip past enemy defenses undetected could tip the balance. DARPA, the Pentagon's advanced research arm, took on this radical challenge. Their work led to the birth of the F-117, a jet designed from the ground up to be nearly invisible to radar. The US needed an aircraft that could silently penetrate enemy airspace and eliminate the Soviet air defense network's eyes and ears, paving the way for follow-on attacks. With these defenses neutralized, conventional bombers and fighters could operate with far greater freedom, striking targets deep inside enemy territory with reduced risk. The age of stealth was born out of necessity, a response to the relentless march of technology and the unforgiving realities of modern high-tech warfare. The F-117 Nighthawk became the silver bullet capability the US needed, forever changing the way wars would be fought from the skies. In the 1970s, the United States faced a daunting challenge: how to build an aircraft that could evade the most advanced enemy radar. This mission was handed to Lockheed's legendary Skunk Works, a secretive division renowned for tackling the impossible. Under the visionary leadership of Kelly Johnson, Skunk Works had already revolutionized aviation with projects like the U-2 and SR-71. Now they were tasked with something even more ambitious: true invisibility to radar. Engineers Ben Rich and Dennis Overholser made a breakthrough when they uncovered declassified Soviet documents containing crucial equations about radar wave reflection. These insights would become the foundation of stealth technology. The Skunk Works team devised a radical new design using flat, angular panels arranged in a faceted shape. This concept, unlike anything seen before, would scatter radar waves in all directions, making the aircraft nearly undetectable. Their experimental aircraft was called Have Blue, but its odd, angular appearance earned it the nickname Hopeless Diamond. Many doubted it could even fly, let alone evade radar. In utmost secrecy, 2 prototypes were constructed and shipped to the remote Area 51 test site. There, engineers and pilots worked tirelessly, pushing the boundaries of what was possible. The Have Blue prototypes were notoriously unstable in flight, requiring a cutting-edge fly-by-wire system to keep them controllable. Pilots had to trust computers to help them fly this strange new machine. Despite the difficult handling and constant risk, the Have Blue team achieved a breakthrough. Test flights proved that their radical design could actually work in the real world. On radar screens, Have Blue was almost a ghost, barely visible, if at all. The concept of stealth had moved from theory to reality. Both prototypes were eventually lost in crashes, but the data collected from their flights was invaluable. Every lesson learned brought the team closer to operational stealth. Impressed by the results, the Pentagon gave the green light for a full-scale stealth attack aircraft. This would become the F-117A Nighthawk, a leap forward in military aviation. The diamond in the desert, once doubted and dismissed, had proven its worth and changed the future of aerial warfare forever. The F-117 became the world's first operational stealth warplane, ushering in a new era where invisibility was as important as speed or firepower. The F-117. A Nighthawk evolved from Have Blue, larger and refined for operation. Its shocking futuristic appearance was driven by stealth demands. The airframe was all flat surfaces and sharp angles, no curves. The wings had a distinctive W shape, and tail fins deflected radar signals. Engines were buried to hide from infrared sensors and radar. The exhaust system reduced the heat signature, making it hard for missiles to lock on. Every design element, from landing gear to canopy, prioritized stealth. The F-117 was a single-seat attack aircraft for precision strikes. It carried weapons internally to maintain a stealthy profile. Its mission systems allowed for precise targeting, even in bad weather. The Nighthawk was a complete weapons system, built to strike undetected. It was a revolutionary design, setting the standard for future stealth aircraft. The F-117's invisibility lies in radar cross-section, RCS. RCS measures an object's radar visibility. Stealth aims to minimize it. The F-117's shape deflected radar energy away from the source. Special radar absorbent material, RAM, absorbed radar energy, converting it to heat. This combination made the Nighthawk incredibly difficult to detect. The cockpit canopy had a metallic layer to prevent radar reflections. Air data probes retracted to maintain stealth. The F-117 managed its thermal and acoustic signatures. It was a master of low observability, setting the standard for future designs. The Nighthawk was a multi-spectral stealth aircraft, a holistic approach to invisibility. The F-117's stealth design came with aerodynamic penalties. Its flat panels and sharp edges were terrible for lift and drag. The aircraft was unstable, relying on a fly-by-wire system. It had sluggish handling, earning the nickname Wobblin' Goblin. Non-afterburning engines limited it to subsonic speeds. The Nighthawk was slow, with longer exposure over enemy territory. Stealth was prioritized over speed and agility. The F-117 required intensive maintenance for its radar-absorbent materials. Internal weapons carriage limited its payload. It was designed for precision strikes, not sustained bombing. These limitations were necessary for the game-changing capability of stealth. The F-117 was a thoroughbred, not a workhorse, requiring massive support. The F-117's combat debut was in Operation Just Cause Panama. Despite some issues, it proved the Nighthawk's operational capability. Its defining moment was Operation Desert Storm, striking targets in Iraq. F-117S flew over 1,300 sorties, hitting 40% of strategic targets. Not a single F-117 was hit, proving stealth's immense value. The Nighthawk's perfect record was broken in 1999 over Serbia. A combination of factors led to its shootdown, but its legacy remained. The F-117 operated in hostile skies with unparalleled success. The F-117's success in Desert Storm proved stealth's military advantage. It influenced the development of future American stealth aircraft. The B-2 Spirit and fifth-generation fighters like the F-22 and F-35 followed. These aircraft combined stealth with high-performance aerodynamics. The Nighthawk was the pioneer that paved the way for advanced machines. It forced a global change in air defense strategy. Militaries developed new counter-stealth technologies. The F-117 story didn't end with retirement. It continues to serve in training. It helps hone the skills of pilots flying its successors. The Nighthawk's legacy endures, shaping the future of air power. The F-117 Nighthawk was a paradigm shift in air warfare. It altered the balance between offense and defense. The Nighthawk proved surprise and precision could rival overwhelming force. It sparked a global race for stealth technology. Nations like Russia and China accelerated their stealth programs. The F-117 was a catalyst for a new era of competition. Its story is a testament to human ingenuity and radical ideas. The Nighthawk was a symbol of American technological supremacy. Its place in history is secure as a pioneer of stealth. The jet's revolutionary spirit lives on in every stealth aircraft today. The F-117 made stealth legendary, forever changing air power.